Hello, my name is Amanda from KNES 300. My project is a golf swing with a 9-iron. My subject is my brother, who is a novice golfer. My goal for my brother was to make the ball go 100 yards 5 out of 10 times. I chose 5 out of 10 times because that is a 50% chance that he would get there, and I thought that was a good start for a novice golfer. In the pre-video, I saw many faults that my brother had. The three main faults would be that he did not keep his lower body stable, he did not have a good club path, and he did not hit the ball on the right part of the golf ball. In the preparation phase of a golf swing, there are two key elements. The first key element is to keep your body stable, lower body, which would have a center of gravity with your feet shoulder width apart. This will ensure that your body has a great center of gravity, and it will ensure that your momentum will flow correctly. Another key element is to have the club head right out in front of your belly button. This will ensure that your club will start in the correct club path and that it will have the correct angular velocity throughout the swing. Elements of the force phase of a golf swing is to rotate your body around your spine. This will produce torque. And another key element of the force phase is to have your arms in the correct position. As you bring the club back, your front arm should become straight and your back arm should bend at 90 degrees. This will ensure that your body will have the correct angular velocity on the way down on the downswing. This will also ensure that you create a maximum power by having your radius increase with your club head going further away from your target. Critical elements of the follow-through phase would be that the hip would follow through first. The hip needing to follow through first so that the kinetic chain will successfully bring your whole body through the swing. This will also ensure that the power will be produced. Another element would be that your body should end up facing your target. This will ensure that your balance and your center of gravity would be on your front foot. This will show that your momentum was in a correct position and you had the correct balance throughout the swing. Main faults in his pre-videoing. First, he had an incorrect club path. This would ensure that his angular velocity would not have the great force that it could if it rotated around his body the way it should. Another fault that he had was that his lower body was not stabilized. This will ensure that his momentum would not produce the same force as it would if his body shifted from left to right. And this will ensure that our kinetic chain would have some mishaps because the chain would not flow correctly. Another was that the force he produced on the ball was on the correct part of the ball, ensuring that the angular motion would not happen, a linear motion would. So to ensure the force, we would have to hit it on the bottom of the ball to ensure an angular motion. Three drills I had my brother perform to ensure a better club swing would be: first was to ensure that he would have the correct club path. This was the chair drill. The chair drill was there to make sure that my brother had the correct club path when he shifted from left to right. This would be if he went outside of the club path, the chair would move or either fall down, showing that my brother moved out of the club path. Another drill that my brother had was the bucket between his legs. This would show my brother how to stabilize his lower body, moving as one through moving left to right. The bucket would ensure that his legs would not move or become unstable. The third drill was a force production drill. This was to ensure that my brother was hitting and focusing on the right correct spot on the ball. Before, he was hitting on the top of the ball. Now, having the leaf right in front of the ball would ensure that he was focusing on hitting the bottom of the ball to produce the correct angular motion. As you can see, my brother made a lot of improvement. He made 6 out of 10 of his shots. After seeing the post video, I could see that my brother made a lot of improvements. His stabilizing of his lower body was a lot greater, and his club path could ensure that he would hit the ball correctly every time. Some things he needs to improve on is to keep his body from swaying from left to right. This could be worked on through other drills.